What's up, y'all? My name is Yanni. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm gonna be telling y'all a story, kind of a story, about how I found out I was pregnant at 17. I'll be giving birth at 18 because I'm 18 right now, but I found out at 17. So if you would like to know how I found out, just keep on watching. Okay, so 2021 is when I found out. It's 2022 now. So July 2021 was my last cycle. I found out in August, but leading up to that, I don't know, I just had like a feeling like something was different. So starting off with, I had a dream that I had a baby, and this dream stuck with me because this is the only dream I've ever had where I seen my child's face. Like, all the dreams that I've ever had about a baby, they don't have faces, but this baby had a face. So I was like, why this one got a face but all the other babies didn't have faces? So that stuck with me. So I was like, And then this is like a superstitious thing, because I don't think that's why he was crying, but I was holding my boyfriend's cousin's baby, and he started crying, and all his aunties was like, oh, that mean you're pregnant, that mean you're pregnant, blah, blah, blah. I didn't believe that either. That was stupid. But then school came back around August 2nd, I think, whatever the first Monday of August was, and I was supposed to start my cycle that day, I think, or the day after. No, the day before I was supposed to start my cycle, I'm pretty sure, because I was always dreading the second day because that's my worst day, and it never came. And I was talking to my friend, and I was like, it's late, like it's late, because she was late. She know who I'm talking about too. She was late, and we was talking about that. And then I was like, yeah, mine is a day late or whatever. But I didn't think nothing of it because, you know, it'd be like changing cycles and whatnot. It'd be like changing. Sometimes it'll come in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month, whatever. So I wasn't thinking about it. So a day had passed, and I'm just like, I was confused if my app was wrong because I wasn't even cramping. Like, nothing was going on. So I was just like, what's going on? Like, what is this? So a day had passed, nothing. The second day had passed, and I think I had bought some tests that day. I went to Fry's and bought digital tests just in case, because I wanted to be sure. But still nothing had happened, and the third day came around, and I was like cramping a little bit and spotting, and I don't spot. So that's when I was like, what? Like, and I was texting my friends who already have babies, and I was like, were you spotting when you first found out, whatever? And they was like, yeah. My other homegirl, she was like, you need to take a test. And I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. And I waited till the 4th day to take a test. And I'll put the clip in like right here in the pictures, because the test doesn't show up no more because it's a digital test. So I took it at like 12 in the morning. And yeah, I was waiting for it, and it was positive. It said pregnant, and I was like the video don't got my reaction because there really was no reaction, but the video shows the pregnant popping up. So I was like, that was my reaction on the toilet. I was just like, and then I looked at it, and I was like, what? No, that's not right. And I'm trying to remember when I took the second test. I don't know if I took it right then and there or if I took it in the morning before I went to school. Pretty sure I took it like an hour later, not even gonna hold you. So I took the second test. It popped up pregnant. I was just like, and I had texted my best friend, I think. I either texted my best friend first or my boyfriend. I called my boyfriend. I think I called him. I called my boyfriend, and I was just like, babe. He was like, you're pregnant? And I was like, yeah. He was like, are you for real? Like, both of our reactions was just like, what? So I was like, yeah. And then I sent him the pictures and he was like, dang, that's crazy. And I was like, I know. And then when I had got back up to my room, I sent my best friend a picture. And she was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. It was just like a lot. So I had told my closest friends or whatever, and all of them was like, are you for real? Because it's a lot. Pregnant girl, this our senior year. We were supposed to be turning up. We were supposed to be going on trips. We were supposed to be going out. We were supposed to be getting cute. All of that. I got sat down, but whatever. Because I'm going to be outside during the summer. But, like, yeah, I didn't have no reaction to it at first. Like, I was surprised, of course. But that was about it. I didn't have no, like, reaction. I took 5 tests. The 2 digital tests don't show up no more, but the other tests, the line tests, do, and that's positive. And all 3 of these look like this. But I was just like, wow, that's so crazy. And then I told my cousin, and she told me I needed to call a clinic to get a confirmation. So I did that, and oh, mind y'all, I found out on August 4th. I did that, and I was 4 weeks when I found out. 4 or 5 weeks. No, I was 4 weeks when I found out, yeah. And the next week after that, on I think like August 7th or something like that, I went to the clinic to get the confirmation. And it was like, yeah, you're pregnant, you're about 5 weeks and blah, 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 blah days along. And I was just like, wow. They told me my due date and all of that. And I was just like, dang. And then after I got the confirmation, sorry, I'm looking down because I had to write notes. Because this is like the 4th time I tried filming this video and it's just not working. But after I got the confirmation at the clinic, I had to schedule an ultrasound. And I had the ultrasound at 7 weeks and 5 days. That sounds right. 7 weeks and 5 days. And this is what my little beanie baby looked like. So that's the baby. This was at 7 weeks and 5 days. That was the baby, and that was the yolk sac. Hold on. It looked like that because she flipped it upside down because he was upside down. But that's the baby in the yolk sac or whatever. And I got this on August 26th. That's when I got this, August 26th. I just dropped something. Okay, whatever. So I got that first ultrasound on August 26th. And after that, it was just up from there. Like, I ended up telling my mom. I told my sister. I told my cousins. Everybody was, you know, reacting how they should react. My sister cried. She don't think I know that she cried, but she cried. I think she cried mostly out of anger, though, because she was mad at me. But it's life. Life happens. My mama was mad at me, but she's starting to accept it a little bit. Yeah, everybody was just like everybody had the reaction that they should have because I'm still a teenager. I'm still in school. I'm still young. I'm not married. Whatever. Even though I don't think you have to wait till you're married to have no baby because your marriage could still end when you have your baby. But whatever. That's another story for another time. But yeah, everybody's reactions was just like regular, and nobody sat up and like scolded me and made me feel bad for real. Like adult wise, like one of my friends did because I told him to, because I knew he would. So I told him to, and he scolded me, hurt my little feelings, child. But oh, I didn't even tell y'all. So leading up to me finding out, I was working at Walmart, and every break, every lunch, every time I went home, every time I got there early, I would go to that vending machine and get a grapefruit Fanta. I think it's Fanta or Crush, one of the two. A grapefruit Crush, Fanta, whatever, a soda. And that was my go-to drink. And it's like, it's new because I don't even like grapefruit. But since I've been pregnant, that's all I would want. Like, I got grapefruit at my boyfriend's house right now because I just love grapefruit right now. It's so good. But that was like one of the cravings that I had that led up to me finding out whatever. Because I remember I was drinking it and I was like, am I pregnant? Like, why do I keep drinking this? But yeah. Yeah, that was really how I found out. It wasn't no extravagant, like, I wasn't throwing up. I wasn't doing none of that. I did have morning sickness. Very bad, actually. I was losing weight. I lost a whole bunch of weight in my first trimester. But I'm gaining it back. Getting thick. Period. But, yeah, that's how I found out. It was just, like, little stuff that was just not normal to me. And then the fact that I felt a little different anyway. And I feel like that's why I found out so early. Like, everybody was asking me if I planned it because I found out so early. And it's like, no, I just know my body. Like, what are you talking about? I know what I'm supposed to feel like when it's a certain time. And I was not feeling that way. So I went to the next choice, which would have been that because I know what I was doing. But my boyfriend is 100% involved. He be loving on me and his baby. He just love it here, period. My family is, well, I don't really talk to all of them, but the ones who know are supportive. My boyfriend's family is supportive. My friends are supportive. Yeah, that's about it. Like, it's nothing really extravagant. It's just a little story. I feel like it's a regular story of how I found out. But I slipped up earlier and kind of like threw in what the gender was, but the gender is a boy. It's a little boy. Yeah, it's a boy. I found out the gender on November 20th. We had a gender reveal. I'll insert that clip too. Why? You can kind of barely tell because the color, the confetti was so light, but it's a boy. Here's a better look at his first ultrasound. That's him floating around in there. Yep. And this was my last ultrasound that I had at, yo, these pictures are so bad. I have another picture, I know I do. Okay, whatever. How many weeks? I was 22 weeks and 2 days. This is him. I don't know why she gave me this picture, but she was checking if he had his eyeballs, and you can see that he got his eyeballs. That's his body. Oh no, that's his little pee-pee. That's his foot. And then this is both of his feet. I have a picture of the better picture from this ultrasounds, so I'll put that in too probably. But yeah, that was the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your people. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.